Bobby's lecture, and it was fabulous. So tonight, we're going to get 2 hours worth. All right? So without any further ado, let's bring him on, Bobby Gallo!
All right. Well, it's a pleasure to be here tonight. It's an honor to be here tonight, and I see all the important people in here, so that's all that really matters as far as I'm concerned. And I love the room. I love the room. This is a great room. It really is. And whenever I come into one of these halls, I say, this is such good halls for a magic show. And I see that you're playing lawn, which is correct. So thank you very much for the spot in the room that we're doing this in. Who was at Metro Magic? Okay. Yeah, Bill, I know you. Don't be a wise guy. Okay. And who's seen me for the first time? Good. Okay, that's great. That's why I like to get a feel. Hey, how you doing? One of my old SAM 168 buddies right back there. There you go. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Well, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. I'm going to do the routines I did at Metro Magic because they're kind of like my signature pieces. And then I'm going to branch off and do some different things. So for those of you who have seen me before, you're going to see a whole bunch of different stuff tonight. But I want to make something clear before I start right now. This is going to be a different type of magic lecture. It's not going to be, because you see, I love all kinds of magic lectures, but a lot of times magic lectures are magicians performing for magicians. And they do magic that's maybe a little bit technically out of reach of the people in the audience. What I want to show you are things that I actually use professionally. I mean, I use this stuff. I mean, this is not theory. This is what I make my living with. I do anywhere between 325 and 400 performances a year. And the material I'm going to show you is the material that I use while I do my shows. I mean, if you look over here, this little gray box, that's my adult cabaret show. And in a bag about that size, I do my kids show. And that's what I carry around to do my close-ups. I mean, that's my act. I mean, I've traveled all over the world with, I don't travel with a lot of stuff. Because I feel I am the show. It's the personality, it's the charisma, it's how you relate to an audience. Because, I mean, we all know that if you have enough money, you could go to a magic shop and you could buy a lot of props. And with some practice, you could learn the mechanics of those props and you could display these effects to an audience. But what separates an entertainer from somebody who just goes and pretty much does self-working magic? I mean, would anybody want to venture a guess at that? What differentiates a professional magician from, I don't want to say hobbyist, a lot of good hobbyists out there, a lot of good amateurs out there, but somebody who goes out and does magic for money, but really doesn't perfect their personality? Entertainment, right? Entertainment. Relating to an audience. It's all about that personal connection, it really is. I mean, you look at an audience in the eye, and you can almost feel what they're feeling. It's called mirroring your audience. I think one of the most effective things I have learned over the years as a professional magician is how to mirror an audience. If you're going into kids, you play it down, you become a little goofy, you hurt yourself, they laugh, you laugh, everyone has fun. You can take that same effect and you can perform it for an adult, and your whole demeanor changes because you're mirroring the person in the audience. You're relating on a whole different level. And I think that connection that you make with your audience is paramount to a successful performance, and I think that's what leads to repeat bookings. So, did anyone just understand what I just said? Good, okay. Because sometimes I wonder if I understand what I say, but that's okay, that's a different thing. The first thing we are going to learn tonight is a trick